demonstrates the healing powers of the urine. About the organ plantation, it is not there in Shivambu. Shivambu emphasizes only the urine concept.
Okay.
And organ plantation is a modern science. Because
you are telling the
cannibalism
there
has
was
been
a documentation. I am asking, is there any book on the organ transplant in the olden days?
it is there in medical science. Are you not experiencing the blood transfusion? Are you not experiencing the auto blood therapy? Are you not seeing the kidney transplantation? Are you not seeing the eye transplantation? Are you not seeing
my question? My question, in the ancient Indian anything documented like that, it is recommended like that is what I'm Srivambuyoga Samhita or something. Any Samhita we have?
Okay. In olden days, these organ transplantation complaints were not there. Only in recent years, we have all these complaints. For that purpose, we are going organ transplantation, where urine does not work. Followed me?
Okay, thank you.
Surrogacy is there. Artificial insemination is there. Stem therapy is there. These are all other other person's parts.
Even fecal micro transplant is there. Eating the shit, taking the stool.
Sure. Sure. It is also there. You see, a body treats itself, not only, but also other body. That is basic principle of auto. Auto therapy. Auto means self. Self. Auto is added to the word prefix to the therapy. So auto therapy comes urine, blood, parts of the body, retention of semen, and the oily substance of the dead body in the cremation ground when it is burning. These are all the autotherapies. Urine is not only the autotherapy.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
നാളെ വെളുപ്പിനെ ഇവിടുന്ന് എറണാകുളം വരെ വരും. ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ എറണാകുളത്തേക്ക് വന്നത് നല്ലതായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ ചെന്നൈയിൽ നിന്നുള്ള
Rajaram on the mute and then mute out.
Any doubt?
Organic manure.
Excuse me, Namaste ji. How to retain semen? Any specific technique?
Namaste. Sir?
How to retain semen? Is there any specific technique?
Oh, nowadays, in modern days, it is not possible. It's very difficult to practice. And those who have the dispassion for sexual feeling only can achieve this. That's why I said already, it is meant for yogis, Nagasadhus, Agori Babas, and other dedicated people. And there is a Shiva Samhita is there. You please read Shiva Samhita. Shiva Samhita says about the semen retention. It is a practice. It is a technical subject. You must learn from a trained teacher or a crusader or propagator. Very few people are there. So first we must have the dispassion towards sexual interactions. So just for pleasure and emotional satisfaction, just for few minutes, we should not waste the drops of semen. It is a God's. A drop of semen is a Shiva Shakti for males, and for females it is Rajagunam, means female sexual fluid. If that is retained now, you live for 200 years or 300 without disease. And so many benefits: visualization, mental development, non-sensual powers, third eye opening, intuition powers, mental health, and mental clarity, and reduced mental anxiety. So happiness and know the problem of prostate cancer. So there are so many advantages, particularly to be studied on that subject, semen and its health benefits. That is quite a different subject. There are 30, 40 types of benefits you get out of this semen retention. Shiva Samhita, according to Lord Shiva, says be mastery, Bindu Sthiti, Bindu Shakti. It means mastery over semen. Because that is God's creation. Semen using and sexual interaction is meant for divine purpose of reproduction, creation purpose, but not for enjoyment, emotional feelings, satisfaction. That is the secret of the human body. Retention, restore, protect, save the semen. Then we are mostly concentrating on the external activities and external taking and non-takings. First, you must retain the semen, take urine, necessary auto blood therapy. So for yogis, Nagasadhus, and Agori Babas, they drink the oil-like substance that comes out of the burning dead body. That you are sure of living 400 years with spiritual powers, divine powers, sankalpa shakti, will power, intuition powers, third eye opening, non-sensual powers.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Hello, Dr. G, Yogasree Ji. I am Jaladaram from Kollam, Kerala. You are 70 minutes. Could you please hear me, sir? Hello.
Okay.
You can hear me. You are 70 minutes to talk about urine related to the spiritual background is highly benefited for me because I am also believing spiritual activity. That is why in the beginning I prayed 3 important slogas quoted in the 46th and 47th verses in the Shivambu Kalpavadi. Om, you are not talking about this mantra. Om, while taking urine in the mud patra. That is why that Om Sarva Srishti Prabhava Rudraya Namaha, Om Krim Klim Bhairavaya Namaha, Om Krim Klim Uddhamaneshana. You are not quoted this mantra. It is very powerful since it has close relation with the spiritual power. You also mentioned that urine is the booster of immunity system. Could you please say further more about this?
Pardon?
Urine is the booster of immunity system. You mentioned while talking. It needs further illustration. Could you please?
Because urine is only a water. It consists 95% of water and other substances remaining 8 or 9%. This is only water. It is called ambu. The ambu is to be converted into shivambu. That conversion involves spiritual practice, kundalini activation, atma sadhana, atma shakti activation, atma shakti mixing with the urine. Because my main point of emphasis is it is not just doing physical, but be spiritual and have the faith and confidence on Lord Shiva and faith and confidence of doctrine of karmic siddhantam, karma siddhantam. Main aspect. It is not so cheap method of it. It is associated with the yogic life, spiritual life, bhakti, shakti, yukti, sadhana. Because the sankalpa of the Lord Shiva is also required. So we cannot override the importance of Lord Shiva in urine therapy. That is my point of emphasis.
Okay. There's a general saying that urine is the heavenly nectar. It is a medicine for all diseases except death. Is it only believe that it's spiritual? Okay.
That is 100% correct. Not in this yoga. In this yoga, meant for the yogis of those days, those yugas. In Kali Yuga, there are no yogas and no yoga results. We are all doing all these things on external and physical things, but not for spiritual. Means you are not at all considering Atma and Atma Sadhana, spirit and spiritualization. We are just for health's sake, yoga for health, pranayama for health, Surya Namaskar for health. No health will come from these activities. These are all the physical activities, no doubt, but they prepare the body for spiritual yoga. That is meditation, the seventh step of Ashtanga Yoga. To be fit for spiritual yoga, that is meditation. All these other practices, various types of yogas are meant for to prepare the body. They are external activities, physical activities, not connected with the spirituality. Spirituality means practice with the spirit. Spirit means Atma. Atme Brahma Swatma Samsthitam. Okay. Iswaram Sarvabhutani. So Iswar Shakti is to be mixed with the urine.
Okay, sir. Another question is that what is your experience about aged urine? Since it is most powerful and it is a holy, mighty, and worthy. The expert says that aged urine, your experience.
What is meant by aged?
Aged urine. Not fresh urine. Aged
Aged.
Age means old urine. What he's saying,
Okay,
sir,
you
it is,
see,
he's saying about old urine.
The words aged and old urine, these two words are misnomer. It is confusing and creating misunderstanding in the minds of the many people. This is called a preserved urine or stored urine.
Okay.
There is no aged urine.
Aged urine.
Yeah, it is a preserved urine only, not aged urine.
Okay, preserved
Yes,
urine.
yes, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
What
Yes,
are
yes.
the benefits of preserved urine? That I want to know.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Preserved or stored.
Okay. Okay. The expert says that aged urine is holy, mighty, and worthy. It is doubly powerful. Also a win. The expert says that.
You see, the basic question is, why should you go for storage, preservation, when fresh urine is available? Okay, if you go for preserved urine, aged urine, one must be very cautious in preserving the urine, because you must protect the urine from sun rays, contamination, pollutions. All these problems will be associated. So if you are able to preserve safely with precautions, you can take it. Otherwise, why should you go for aged? What is the need when ample fresh urine is available?
It is more powerful. Aged urine, preserved urine means it is highly powerful to meet any success. In our day-to-day life,
Whether it's possible or not, it is no one is proved. No profession is proved. It is fully a faith and confidence. It is an occult practice. No scientific explanations and the result found on that. Your own practice. Because urine is a very liberal product, very liberal medicine. You play with it according to your wish. You experiment it, you get benefit, but it may not benefit others. We should not suggest also, because urine therapy is not a profession, is not a science, is not a exact science. It is a fine art. So in the fine art, we cannot finalize the things and advise the public, because urine therapy is not a profession at all. It is occult practice in occult evolution. It is a folk remedy, a sympathetic magic, but no scientific findings for that. If it is good, you take it, but it may not be suitable to other persons. It is a fine art. So as a profession, if you suggest and standardize, and it may not give the same result to all, it may have an adverse effect on others, then who is responsible for this?
Okay,
If it is
doctor.
a profession, okay, we can suggest to the people. But
Okay.
therapy is not a profession. It's only belief, faith, a occult practice.
In our day-to-day life, there is a chance of healing crisis. In our day-to-day life, there is a chance of healing crisis. There is a
Yeah.
killer pain, angina for the higher persons. Then I'm an angina patient, a CVD patient. A lot of operations were done, angioplasty done. Then last 3 months, there is an occasion for a severe angina. Then I used 3 months aged, preserved urine. Then within 8 months, relief. In spite of using fresh urine. That is why I recommend my friends to use a preserved urine, aged urine. There's an important book written in UK scientist, UK UT specialist, Harry Metadin, Aged Urine, the rediscovery of the century. That's a very informative for the urine therapist. That is why I invited your attention. It is a very important subject to be.
You are correct. If it is okay, go ahead.
Okay.
But for others, it may not work. We cannot give a professional principles and advice to the entire world. Go ahead. It is a free medicine. It is a very liberal medicine. You preserve it and take it and cure your diseases, but it may not work and give same result to others. It requires your belief and the sankalpa of Lord Shiva. Faith and belief.
It
Trust.
needs experiment. It needs, sir. You should, a person's like should come forward and to deep study experimental for want of the importance of urine therapy. There are so many limitations of fresh urine. I am of the view that there are so many limitations of fresh urine. That is why I told that there is a healing possibilities. Then we need a strong medicine. It is higher than the medicine. The expert says that Harry Metadin says that it is most powerful. It is better to meet any eventuality, any crisis. That is why experiments and learning is essential. A person like you should come forward for the betterment of the human being. Hello, could you please hear me, sir? Hello, not audible.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We
Okay.
conclude the meeting. I'm invite PC Tiwari sir for vote of thanks. Tiwari sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Okay, we conclude.
Good evening, Rajaram ji. Good evening, Dr. Rayudu sir. Good evening, everyone. It has been such an honor to be part of this wonderful event. Hello.
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 Sir, I have a question. Whether in the Damartantra it is written that with the urine therapy, the leafy vegetables to be avoided. Why it is written, sir? Can you have some experience on this?
Pardon, sir.
Leafy vegetables are not to be eaten when you are doing urine therapy. Is it correct?
No, please remember, it is not relating to the food. Food taking and certain foods not taking is a general principle of everybody, not only the urine practitioner. It is a general health principle of vegetable, veg, non-veg, not to be taken, edible, non-edible, eatable, not eatable is a general for common man. Every person, urine practitioner and non-urine practitioner, they must follow all these things.
Thank you,
No
sir. Thank you.
specific diet restriction, only diet restriction is avoid spices, non-veg.
Thank you.
Oils,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Salt. They are general common health principles, particularly not for urine therapy.
So it has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful event. On behalf of the Universal Urine Users Unity Group, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Dr. Sri Rayudu sir, who has explained about the importance of the retention of semen, auto-urine therapy, auto-body therapy, and what are they have learned from Agori Babas like that. But anyone can use these principles as per their own on principles and on feelings. So I again thank you to Basumaji and Rajaramji who have handled this event throughout. A wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants and especially to Dr. Rayudu sir Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You, sir. Good
Thank you.
night.
Please, thank you. Good night, sir.
Concluding prayer. Time for concluding prayer.
Okay. Very much thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Parmeshwaran ji. Thank you, Jaldaran ji.
Okay.
Thank you, Shiv Kumar ji.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
Thank you, sir.
Rajaram ji, there is a concluding prayer.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thanks very much. That concluded.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night.
Good night,
Thanks,
sir.
sir.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Thank you, sir.
Rajaram ji,
Sir,
concluding prayer.
concluding prayer.
Om Kayena Vaja Manasendriya Buddhyatmana Va Prakriti Svabhavad Karomi Yatyat Sagalam Parasme Narayanayedi Samarpayami Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnamadaya Purnamevavashyate Om Shanti Om Namah Shivaya.
धन्यवाद sir. धन्यवाद.
Parmeshwaran sir. Okay.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद.
Thank you.
Okay. Good night to all.
Good night.
Good night, Jaldaran ji. Good night, Jaldaran ji. Good night, Dr. Rayudu sir.
शिवरात्रि.
Good night.
Shivratri.
Shubh